So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be Homer running around like crazy, Brian.
He's going to be sweating in about 20 minutes if,
if he's not already.
Isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of sweat.
Meanwhile, we're up here. We got these big, cool fans blowing down on us.
It's so nice.
It's nice up here.
It's comfortable.
Almost like a freezer.
Yeah, almost.
I feel like it's hard nipple city up here. But that's enough about that. We've got Need for Speed Prostreet up here.
Speaking of hard nipples, we got the demo version that's going to be out in just a couple of weeks for Need for Speed Prostreet.
Cool.
And we just wrote a preview about it, but this is a two-race sort of teaser, as all good demos are. Tease you what's going to be happening with the full game. But as you know, Prostreet has a number of different types of events.
Right.
4 main race types. This is showing off 2 of the race types. I think the grip race, which is your standard race, and then the speed challenge. I think we'll show the grip race first.
Okay.
So let's dive right in. This is, I believe, 6 or 8 car race, and just a very basic track. Mm-hmm. One of the things you notice right away with Prostreet, well, first of all, this is your sort of race day hub. In the full game, you'll be here, and this is where you'll be able to choose your car, be able to tune it, whatever you want to do. You'll have multiple cars per race day. So you choose which car you want to use in which event. Since there's only one car, we're just going to choose the one that's given to us. And a number of different difficulty levels. We're going to take it up to King level because we're feeling, we're feeling dangerous.
And that's just like different levels of driving assists and stuff like that.
Exactly. And one of the things this game does is it sort of borrows the Forza color-coded drive line. So you'll notice that it'll help you, so you know when to brake, when to hit the gas, and things like that. So yeah, there's the lineup. So I guess 8 cars, and we'll dive right in. See, as you can see, lots of different cars. This car is interesting because it's the Nissan GTR Proto. Basically, it's a prototype for a 2009 GTR that's going to be released. It's going to be announced at the Tokyo Auto Show in just a couple of weeks, and people who download this demo will have the actual 2009 GTR car unlocked automatically. I believe on October, there's some damage. October 23rd, you'll be able to unlock the full car when it's announced at the auto show. So actually, you're getting a little extra content.
Cool. So one of the things I know, the first time I saw this game, all the way back at E3, the first thing they said is, dude, check out this smoke, and then proceeded to just burn tires for 5 minutes or something.
There's crazy amounts of smoke in this game. You see it there as I'm drifting around that corner, but you also see it, the speed challenge, which I'll show off in just a bit. You see it a lot when you're burning off the tires there. And then in the drag racing event, which actually isn't part of this demo, it's a different race event that you'll be able to do in the full version of the game. Basically, there's a little mini game that you have right before a race starts, and you're supposed to heat up your tires, and that is just Smoke City.
Awesome.
And you're playing like a little mini game where you have to keep your revs in a certain green area so you'll get maximum heat in your tires. But it seems to me like it's really just there to show off the cool smoke effects.
So now, how about the rest of the driving? I mean, obviously Need for Speed's a long-running series. They've added things, subtracted things over the years. The kind of the recent thing of the last couple of years is the whole story mode with FMV.
That's right.
And have you seen any of that in the full game?
The series seems to be taking a turn with Prostreet. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a story mode per se, and they're not doing open world. They're not doing car chases with cops and things like that. It's real more focused around these race day events where you're competing against. Now you do have rivals in this game, so you have guys that you're looking to knock down a peg, NPC drivers, it's not the kind of thing where you're, the guy from Battlestar Galactica is going to be making fun of you in between races. But yeah, there's a ladder you have to climb in all of these different race day events. But for the most part, it's a different focus this time around with Prostreet. And a side note to that is that the car handling is a little bit more realistic this time around.
Well, before we move on here, why don't you talk a little bit about the online?
Sure. Online racing, they're doing some cool things. Obviously, you'll be able to race online with other people in the same race. All the different types of events in these race days. You'll be able to create race days and invite your friends. But one of the kind of cool things they're doing as well is doing what they're calling social race days, which is like, say you and I, Jeff, we wanted to play a race, but we couldn't sync our times up. I can create a race day and then upload all my times for the different events I create, and then you come back 2 days later and try to beat my score. So it's a way to compete against your friends, and I could upload a ghost car, and you could race against my ghost car. So
awesome.
it's a way of doing online racing without being there.
So that seems like it'll work for across time zones and all kinds of worldwide crazy stuff.
Yeah. It seems like a really cool way, because it's hard to, I don't know about you, but it's hard to get all my friends together to race sometimes.
Definitely.
So it seems like a cool alternative when you want to race your friends, but you don't have time to get together and do it all together.
Cool. Well, Brian, thanks for bringing it by. It's Need for Speed Prostreet. When is this game coming out?
The game is coming out, I believe, in November. The demo should be in just maybe next week. I think they haven't announced the official date, but I believe it's going to be next week.
Yeah, I mean, they just put the Simpsons demo out. They got to give people time with that, and then they'll hit you with the Need for Speed.
That's right. It won't be long at all.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks again.